Well, good morning everyone. It's Easter Sunday and Christ is risen, alleluia. And I'm just out on a very early morning walk saying my prayers. And I just wanted to share with you a reflection on the Stations of the Cross and on the Passion that I shared with our parishioners on the Stations of the Cross on Good Friday, led beautifully by our young people. A good few months ago, I was stuck in a traffic jam, and as I waited for the traffic to clear, there was a programme on Radio 4 about St Bart's St Matthew Passion, and it talked about the healing properties of this particular piece of work. Somebody who'd been in a coma listened to this piece of work and it immediately had healing properties for this man. And a number of other people had discovered the healing properties of this particular Passion by Bach. And we know that Bach's music has healing properties. There's something to do with the mathematics, but Bach himself saw that as part of God's creation, the architect of God himself. And Bach wrote lots of other pieces of music, but it seems that the Passion itself is very healing. And I bore this in mind. It was at a time then when my dad was getting quite poorly. And so on a number of hospital visits as I drove home to pick up my mum and dad, I listened to the Bach's St Matthew Passion. Then just before Christmas, my dad was given the very sad news that he only had a few days to live. We were there with him at the hospital and he asked for his rosary beads, so I drove back to the new house where my mum and dad had moved, and normally it's a 20-minute drive, but on this occasion it took about an hour and 20 minutes, and I played Bach's St Matthew Passion then and cried and cried and cried as I was stuck in another traffic jam for all of that time. And there was something very powerful, something very healing about the Passion. It says in our prayers that by his passion and death we have been healed. There is a healing property to the Passion of Christ. On Good Friday, I watched the Jesus Christ Superstar with the Passion. On Holy Thursday, I listened to Stainer's Crucifixion. And in the morning on Good Friday, looked at my pictures from Oberammergau, the account of the Passion. If we can have the Passion with us at all times through playing the Stations of the Cross, through Bach's St Matthew Passion, through Bergolese's Stabat Mater, however we have that, if we have it with us, not just on Good Friday, not just during Lent, but all of our lives, then we can have that comfort when we need it the most in our own lives. So let's take the Passion with us, because as you'll see from the sun behind me, the Passion leads to the resurrection.